I was in that and I left. Yeah, I'm in a different one now. I'm in one with like
most of the boys are in it, like Josh.
I'm in one with 8th graders.
Josh.
I don't like
Angelo.
it. Angelo. Angelo's like my brother. So is Jack. Cole Riley. Cheaters. Mitchell.
Who are you going with for Philadelphia?
I'm going with Emmeline, Skylar, and Ashley.
Carter?
We're friends because of field hockey.
I didn't know she did film.
Me either.
I'm going with Lyric, Skylar, Stanley, and
I love Skylar Stanley.
who else?
I know
And
Skylar's,
Julia.
I know Skylar's older brother.
Are you still friends with Julia Simmons?
Is that who you're going with or the other
No,
Julia?
Julia Lucido.
Chili's girlfriend. No, but I'm in a fight with Cole Riley because he called me a cheater on a test. I didn't cheat.
Don't tell Lyric.
Why?
Because she used to like Cole Riley in like elementary school. So not everybody like knows about it.
No, but I yelled at him because he called me a cheater and I didn't cheat. I would never, I cheated once maybe on a pre-test.
Virtual school was rough for me.
Oh my God, so many people cheated at
I
virtual
cheated a
school.
lot.
I didn't. At least she's honest. I didn't. No, because my mom was sitting right next to me.
Shayla, she went virtual just to cheat in Spanish class.
Yandel came back today.
I don't know how people wouldn't cheat in virtual class.
I didn't cheat, one, because my mom was sitting next to me.
I would print out the study guide and then put it next to me.
You know, the questions aren't the same.
You could just wallpaper your whole wall with all the answers to all the tests.
Well, that's what I do now because in a couple of my classes, we're allowed to have our phones out. So I put my phone face up on my desk.
You're allowed to have your phones out during class?
I mean, in some of my classes, because in half of my classes, they're dumb
I'm
classes.
usually not allowed to, but I still do because
Like in my ELA class, we're allowed to have our phones out. In Mr. Jake's class, he lets us have our phones out.
like Mr. Jits, if you leave your phone in the classroom,
He takes pictures on it. I know I have like a couple pictures. I deleted them though.
I can't tell if he likes me.
He took my phone because I left it on my desk when I went to the bathroom. And so he takes my phone and he starts taking pictures. I come back, I pick up my phone, I delete them all. Like
He was taking pictures with your phone?
Of himself.
of himself.
Whenever somebody asks me like, hey, can you take a picture? I go, yeah, sure. And I hold it up and I kind of do the thing where it flips and I go, take at least one like that.
No, but oh my God, which rejects it? Oh, it's my mom. She went to ShopRite. You want to go to ShopRite?
This morning, I almost didn't get up because my bed was so comfy and I was so warm.
I was hoping I would wake up at 9 o'clock and I would think I'm late for school and then get told it was a snow day.
What time do you guys have to wake up to get to school?
6:30.
I
You do?
had to get up at 6. But
Well,
today
Technically,
was
that's not true.
delayed opening, so I got up at 7.
I still have to get up at 6 because my mom has to be in the building.
It takes me
I should walk in with the buses. I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
40 minutes to get to school by bus.
Takes me like 20.
Because you see how far my house is?
Yeah.
So
No, it takes Angelina a good 45 minutes too. Because I go all around the lake. No, but a lot of my friends, like, it takes, like, one of the buses got stuck today.
Stuck in the snow?
I was like, why do we have school? Like, honestly, even our principal said it. I was, like, talking to him in the hallway, and he was like, yeah, we shouldn't have school. We shouldn't have had school today.
Because of the snow? Wasn't even, well, I mean, because the buses are getting stuck, I guess it's not good, but
No,
I
but
didn't really
my
think it was
house
that
this
bad.
morning, it was snowing so bad, and like where I live is like farther from the school. So I usually get on the bus at like 6:40, and I don't get to school till like 7:20-ish. And so when I was walking out to my bus, like my feet were covered in snow.
See, if you're me, you wear Crocs to school, and then all the snow gets in your Crocs, and it's so annoying.
I've never had a pair of Crocs before.
They're nice because I don't gotta put on sneakers. I don't go and take a million years to put on one shoe.
I didn't change. For
I just go like this. I walk to my room and I go and click
The whole world is getting just so lazy.
Then I walk.
So you wear pants that you don't have to even like buckle. You wear shoes you don't have to
Well,
tie.
I wear these because I hate jeans.
Why do you hate jeans?
Because I run a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I run in the hallways. I don't get in trouble.
We're like the opposite, but we're
out
still
like
good friends.
Like, that's how I am with all my friends. Like me and Jackie are like the complete same, except she likes jeans, dresses, and stuff. I hate dressy stuff. I said to my mom, if my sister has a Sweet 16,
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing beat up sneakers. I'm not wearing high heels or something.
I love high heels and I love dresses.
I hate that stuff. I'll wear jeans, a cowgirl hat, and a flannel, and I'll just go.
I only like high-waisted pants.
I stole my sister's pants.
What's up, guys?
And my mom just had. Is that probably goodbye?
My mom doesn't like me enough to hug.
Okay, she does.
I think that's why she doesn't hug. She has to come to Philadelphia with us.
Why?
Because autumn. I said no. I'd rather miss Ayers.
Yeah, that was a good vibe. I love.
By the way, Abby says jeans are amazing.
Who's Abby?
Abby, she's in our class, but she's watching on the.
Oh yeah, did you get COVID?
I sure did.
How was it?
Rotten.
Yeah, no one will ever
It
get
was-
COVID as worse than I got COVID.
I don't. I'm pretty sure I got the Omicron. Like I didn't get the bad COVID. I got like.
Neither did I, but I still have to quarantine for 3 weeks.
Well, I did too.
Wait, how long
I
ago
literally-
did you get it?
Huh?
How long ago did you get it?
How long ago?
Mhm.
It was I got it on January 2nd. Like it was Sunday morning, January 2nd.
I got COVID. I didn't have a symptom at all.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Like I didn't.
I had to stay home for 3 weeks. No
Really?
symptoms, and my mom got me tested just so I could go back to school, which I didn't need a test. I cried. I bawled I'm like, I want to go back to school. I only wanted to go back to school because I wanted to go back to doing sports.
I haven't gotten COVID or anything.
Everybody's gonna get it eventually. Like my friend, she got it bad, and
I
she's
think this-
vaccinated. Like
I think this
the
going on in
vaccination
Europe is
doesn't
gonna
help. I don't want to get it, but I have to get it to go to Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have to get it to go to Disney World.
Yeah, I want to go to Disney World.
I don't know which one it is.
My brother and his kids just literally just today came home from Disney World and they all got COVID.
Wait, they have COVID?
My brother and his.
My
Family
aunt
does,
has
yeah.
COVID right now.
Yeah.
My aunt who's
I literally was.
had COVID.
I have an office like with a room that I use for an office that's got a bed in it. I pretty much stayed in it for like 2 weeks straight, literally.
I accidentally had cough drops sitting in my mask, and now I have my mask smelling again. And it does not smell good. Well, just like had my that makes my stomach.
I hate jeans. The reason why I hate jeans is because they're not stretchy.
Jeans? I have fake jeans. Wait, you mean like jeans, like pants, not jeans like whatever's on your shirt? Yeah. I don't mean that. You don't even talk to me anymore.
Well, yeah, we don't have any classes together.
Maybe he doesn't want to talk to you. Like I'm saying this as your friend because maybe he
Everybody wants to talk to me. I mean, look at me. I'm literally so good at it.
I love you, Alexis. Oh my God.
So have you all you guys had COVID now?
No.
You haven't had it?
I haven't had
We have
it.
to go. I don't believe I had it.
You don't believe you had it?
I'm getting tested for the antibodies in a couple weeks,
Uh.
so I can get my vaccine. And I bet you, if I don't have the antibodies, I'm gonna kick the doctor because he's the one who tested me. I'm gonna be, oh, pow, I'm not. No, I had to quarantine for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That took time out of. I missed 7 games. I was only supposed to miss 3.
My brother, the brother who I just said, who literally just got it again, he had it like last year, but he didn't have a single symptom. They just
My
made him
dad
test,
had
and he tested positive. So I don't really think
I
he
mean,
ever had
our
it.
kids don't like have symptoms, but like they carry it. So
Okay.
when like they go to any adults like that
Yeah.
can catch it, it spreads.
That's what they say.
Yeah, but
I think this whole thing is getting like just so weird and confusing. It's
I
like,
say
don't know how
just
anybody can-
unmask us and everybody just get COVID,
Just
and
deal
then
with
we'll
it,
all
right.
be fine.
Yeah.
Like I've never gotten a flu. Like I've
Yeah.
never gotten a flu.
Oh, my hat is horrible.
My sister had it 3rd grade, sick for a day, and then she was bouncing off the walls, going down and forth on the quad.
Every year they say to me, "Do you want a flu shot?" I'm like, "Nope." I'm like, if I get a flu shot, I know I'm gonna get the flu. So I don't want to
I
mess
get
with
the
it.
shot every year.
And the COVID shot, just because we had to get the COVID shot and they offered the flu shot.
I got
See,
the COVID shot. I'm kind of annoyed.
I
with it,
don't
but
care if I get the vaccination.
I
Do I personally want it? No. Would I rather just live my life, be sick, and not get symptoms? Yeah. Like, I mean, it's stupid.
I got it in June.
June?
Yeah,
That's my sister's birthday.
So what I was about to say would be controversial, like very controversial, so I'm just not gonna say it. But it is about the vaccination now.
Say
Oh, I don't even want to hear it. You'll get me on my high horse, and
Bring
you
it
don't
on.
want to do that.
Alright, I'll say it. So, if you're vaccinated, you will like release it to old people, and like if they get COVID, they kind of would have died before they were gonna die anyway. So like,
Just like you're gonna die anyway.
yeah, I know.
No, unless you're Steve Rogers, then you're a super soldier.
Okay, you're gonna die anyway.
After they die by 6.
I will. Unless they give out the super soldier serum, I don't want any vaccines.
Captain America.
I want to be Captain America. I've been saying that since.
Like, you know the whole What If
I don't know
episode
the
where it has like Miss British or something? I don't know.
oh, the what
Peggy
if?
Carter.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah.
I love Peggy.
Yeah, MP Carter. Yeah, hello. And then all as
Peggy Carter.
Superman.
Yeah, that what if was really good. He did a really good job with that.
I don't
The
like
animation
DC,
was really good.
so if you talk about DC, go another place.
Did you see the Snyder cut? The Snyder cut was really good.
What?
Did you see the Snyder cut?
Nope.
The Justice League Snyder cut?
Nope.
It's 10 times better. And
I only follow Spider-Man. I
I
love Spider-Man.
don't know if you saw Justice League was terrible, but the Snyder cut was really good.
I love Tom Holland. I love Andrew Garfield.
Did you see the new one?
Where you didn't say it?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't see it? Oh, it was good. Really good.
I'm going next
I
week
saw
with
it.
my friends.
I saw it at the movie theater and it was so good.
I could be going with Cole.
I had a hard time seeing it because it was like sold out with the first like week and a half.
I
It was
saw
hard to
it
get a
for
ticket.
winter break.
My sister saw it 3 times.
Really? And you haven't seen it once?
Nope. Well, I've
Yeah.
seen like my friend tried to tell me that Peter Parker dies. I'm like, which one? There's 7
There's only 3 in the movie.
in the movie, but there's like 7 in the universe. I'm excited for the Doctor Strange movie. The Doctor Strange into the multiverse.
Yeah.
And then there's another Guardians of the Galaxy.
Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland?
Have you guys watched have you guys watched some Shang-Chi or something?
I don't like. No, I only follow the ones that were in whatever the movie was. Infinity War.
Yeah.
I don't like anybody else.
I think Shang-Chi was also.
It was not. It was Iron Man, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, all the Guardians. Groot. Wait, no,
If
Groot
you
did
think
not die.
about it,
Thor.
At the end of that show, the guys from Doctor Strange, like the Doctor Strange partner, like he comes to the portal and says we need help, and then like that's the end of the show.
That's not who he goes to get help from. Wait, who did he? I remember who he went to get help from. No, the people from Ragnarok come and they help.
Mm-hmm.
And the people from Wakanda and no one from Shang-Chi because it
anybody
didn't
watching-
come out yet.
Anybody watching Boba Fett?
No,
Boba Fett. I love Boba Fett.
I don't like it as much as the others as Mandalorian.
Like a
It's
few weeks ago.
pretty good.
I don't watch any of that stuff.
I
No?
also like Scarlet Witch. I love
I only watched
That one
Spider-Man
really
because
good.
I had to go. But it was so good. Tom Holland is my favorite.
All right, should we talk about church? Should we say a prayer and get started? Steve, will you do me a big favor?
Like this
Since you're the
is it.
closest, would you close the not the outside door, but this door right over here?
What happened to the little
There's like a little hook that keeps it.
Yeah, what happened to the really small kid? That doesn't even go to our
Oh, I think he's watching on the thing. I think.
Where's
I
Lara?
think he might. I can't remember, but he might have somebody. He might have a little COVID scare.
I'm not
The
scared.
classes are all getting smaller and smaller, aren't they? I feel like every time we come, there's like less and
My
less.
sister's coming next week.
And Will's not here either.
Neither is Lara.
Oh.
A lot of people. I mean, I know a lot of people. Like, if they don't have COVID, they know somebody who got COVID. So it's like.
Yeah, I didn't come last week when we were on that.
Yeah, I went on there once.
I just, to be honest, I just don't come. I'm either, no, here's the thing. I'm either at basketball
Mhm.
or I'm at my cousin's house.
There's always a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, we didn't come really because we heard that you got COVID just that day. we didn't want to cancel our trip to Disneyland, so we had to kind of not.
We're going to Disneyland, different world.
Disney World.
Disney World,
I
probably.
don't know
Which one is it?
Disney World.
Disney World.
Disneyland has the Avengers compound. That's where I'm going.
And then Disney
Did it really?
World is in Missouri.
They have an Avengers thing at to Disneyland? Oh, I don't know.
And
But they have Guardians of the
also
Galaxy
be
and
going-
World.
I've never
I
been
want
to
to see all the
Disneyland or Disney World.
Okay, you're going. We'll go to Tokyo.
Yeah.
I want to go to Tokyo.
All right, let's all stand up and say a prayer.
Wait.
Do you have more?
Nope.
We can come back to it.
At the end.
What prayer are you even doing?
We are going to say
We're doing the
our
Alexa
Father
stand up.
and a Hail Mary. Ready? In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners, now at the hour of our death. Amen. Thank you.
I don't know that one yet.
You don't know the Hail Mary?
No, and don't shame me for it.
Well,
Shame,
I
shame,
might have to
shame.
just shame you just a little bit.
I've been like doing CCD since like kindergarten.
I started like
It's so nice. It's the
Me too.
teachers that teach it like I didn't really like the teachers that teach it from like kindergarten to third grade.
Really?
Yeah.
My sister had Miss Wallace.
But then whenever we see them, they're like, "Oh, Grandpa, we taught you from this place." I'm like, "How do you remember my face?" They would stop me because I don't know any of them. They come up to me and go,
I liked my
"Remember me?"
teachers a couple
I mean,
years
the
ago.
only one that I remember is the one that I see in church a lot. That was like my 6th grade or 5th grade one, before COVID. The one that we had before COVID. That's the only one I remember.
Has anybody done their service hours?
Yeah.
I have 3 done.
Yeah, wait, I have a question.
Very
Oh
good.
yeah, I have played service hours too. But I have a question about service hours. Do service hours have to be related to the church or can there be other things?
You have 10 hours for the community and 15 hours for the church.
Alright,
Yes.
No.
because
Where'd you hear that?
I had 3 hours.
I told you that?
Yes.
Specifically 10 and 5, I said?
Yep.
Oh.
I got service
Oh,
hours.
come on.
I'm not saying I concede, but
Who has to give the service hours? Because I have some service hours already.
what are your service hours?
I got it like 3 from doing another thing.
Help
here,
decorate the
and
church
3
for
from
Christmas.
doing a decoration thing. But I don't know, like, does scouting count as service hours for this?
Put it this
Our
way.
service hours should count for going to
Like,
school.
when I get service hours for scouting, does it count as this? Like, if I do a giving food to the thing over there, does that count?
Yeah, I think like what Dad does, like he's like one of the knights or something.
Knights
Yeah,
of Columbus.
He has to separate it.
Here's the official answer, and then that form right there,
Lexi had.
that's the form that you should be having, and if you do
Sean?
like a service hour thing, you should be bringing that with you, and you should get assigned by whoever's running it.
Yeah, we got
So
it.
usually, if it's something that's kind of recognized, that we recognized in class, if somebody signs it for you, you're good to go.
We got a small note and had them sign it because we forgot our service hour people.
Okay. So, but I mean, if you're doing a lot of things, and I don't think you have to worry about it too much. So, I mean, if we're getting close to the end and you've done a couple things, and oh, by the way, I'm also doing these other activities,
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll all work out. So,
My community hours be like I'm
Because
paying
I
out
have
Alexis.
a bunch of service hours in scouting, and I want to know if like they could like both them have the same thing on. Like I
Yeah.
got a few service hours working with the church, but with scouting,
mhm.
does that count towards these church?
And I mean, basically, if something comes up,
Coming up with pantry or scouting.
I'll send you a note saying, hey, something came up. If you can help out, great. That'll help.
I'm busy.
Do you have my email?
Do I have your email?
No, he has your mother's.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
no.
I don't even know my mom.
Okay, Stephen, what is the first commandment? You should know just off the top of your head.
I don't. I know one of them, and I don't even
Yeah,
know
they
it in
never
order.
taught us
I
that.
am the Lord.
I am the Lord your God.
How about-
Steven?
How about this? If you guys, if it comes time for your confirmation day and the bishop says, what's the first commandment, and you guys don't even know it, they're going to fire me so quick. They're going to be like,
What if
what are
we
you
don't-
doing in there that they don't even know the first commandment?
Talking about how hot Tom Holland is.
I am the Lord your Tom Holland, and you
That's
shall
what
not
we're
have
talking about
other Tom
before.
Hollands before me.
Tom, just gonna, like this is just gonna start thinking about.
Dude, wait, we should have this, but the first.
I'm just gonna write them all in my
Ten
hand.
minutes waiting on our hand. So we're just like, oh, a second, I just need to check something.
All right.
I
I'll tell you
am
what.
the
It is now
Lord
6:44.
God.
Let's at least get the first commandment done.
I don't know what the first one. I know a one.
What is the first commandment, Stephen? Read it the way it
The
is.
first command is, I am the Lord your God. Thou shalt not have other pets or gods before me.
Okay. Who knows the second commandment? Help me out.
Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain.
Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. Absolutely.
Oh, I knew that one.
What is the third commandment?
Thou shalt keep holy on the Sabbath day.
Keep holy the Sabbath day. Absolutely. What is the fourth commandment?
Wait.
I know. Wait, I know this.
You
one.
do? Okay, what do you got?
Thou shalt honor thy mother and father.
Honor thy mother.
I knew it. I just
Absolutely.
needed to know which one it was.
I
Absolutely.
wasn't sure if it was honor.
I wasn't here. I'm never here. I'm like an abyss.
I'm always
I think just my mom. How
What's the
was it
fifth
that?
commandment?
Oh, I don't know.
I call the sixth one.
You call the sixth one? Okay.
Neighbors?
Then the fifth one right here.
you shouldn't kill.
Shouldn't kill.
Thou shalt not kill. Absolutely.
Thou shalt.
The sixth
Yes,
one is
you should
what?
not kill.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Shall not commit adultery.
What is
Yeah.
that?
What is what?
You know what
Adultery?
adultery is? It's having one marriage and going to another.
Right.
That-
It's basically when you're married, it is cheating on your partner, right? And we didn't have class last time, so yes. Committing adultery is about when you're married and you cheat on your partner.
What
Right.
if you get divorced?
Then it doesn't count as adultery.
Thank you. I
How do
didn't
you
know.
spell that? Adultery?
A-D-U-L-T.
I need to write all these down.
Y.
I was never here.
No, wait. A-D-U-L-T-R-Y.
Alexis, give me a book. You have
E-R-Y.
T-R-Y.
Oh, is her handwriting?
And
so
since
good?
most of us are probably too young to be married, the good takeaway from that is
You shouldn't cheat on your partner.
you should
Don't
right.
cheat.
You
Don't
shouldn't cheat in
ever.
general, right? You shouldn't cheat. You can just
Cheat
say
on
don't cheat in
tests?
general. Huh?
We're allowed to cheat on tests? No.
Are you allowed to cheat on tests?
You
We're not allowed
shouldn't.
to?
You know how does your teacher ever say you're only hurting yourself?
Nope.
No.
My teachers don't care.
You're only hurting
They're so right. That
My
is
teachers
so
only
true.
care
You're
about
only
themselves.
cheating yourself.
One time somebody cheated
Not you,
on
though,
me
not
and
you,
I
though.
got in trouble for it.
Cheated off you on a test?
No, on an essay.
How can you cheat on an
No,
essay?
bro.
Because
I did my
apparently we
sister's
were talking
essay
about it,
one
and then
time.
they stole everything I was saying.
Really? No, what?
So what is the seventh commandment?
The seventh commandment, we didn't go over that.
I know we didn't. We're gonna go over it tonight. Why don't you take a stab at it?
Dang it, I forgot.
Thou shalt honor thy neighbors. I don't remember my neighbors.
Oh, yeah, there was.
Well, you're warm, but it's not that
I
one.
remember it.
What's that?
Something about your neighbor's goods.
Um,
Thou shalt not covet your neighbor's goods.
it's not that one, but it's very close.
So to the neighbor.
Shut it up.
But there's no Wi-Fi here.
That's why.
Um,
No. I knew I was
coveting thy neighbor's goods is very similar to one of the other commandments. What's the other one that I'm thinking of?
Don't get jealous of neighbors.
In fact, I would even argue that it's kind of strange that there's two whole commandments that are dedicated to something very similar.
Steal?
Thank you. Thou shalt not steal. Right.
I didn't know that, okay?
Yep.
So means look after and lust to neighbor's goods.
Yes. Coveting thy neighbor's goods is an interesting one. What does covet mean? There's two commandments that are thou shalt not covet. What does covet mean specifically?
Take.
Want.
Close. Huh?
Want.
What'd you say?
Want.
Want?
Did you just say horse?
No, you did that.
I know.
What did you just say? Hoard. Oh yeah, that's a perfect word for it.
Hoard?
Like hoarders. That show freaks me out.
Oh my goodness. Do you know, like one of them had like a dead body up in the attic.
Oh my god!
What does covet mean? If like say my neighbor has a nice car and I'm coveting the car, what specifically is the problem?
Oh, you don't want his car, you want it like that.
You don't want the exact.
same.
You don't want the exact same car. You want the same car.
No, you kind of
You don't want a different car, you want
Be
his car.
yourself. Don't be a neighbor.
coveting means like if my neighbor has a nice car, right?
Jealous?
And if I said he's got a really nice car and he's inspiring me to get myself a nice car, right? Is there anything wrong with that?
No.
Nothing, right? If I'm coveting his car though, what does that mean? It means I want that one,
You
right?
want the exact replica.
Means well,
You want his, you don't want
it means I want his car.
You don't want
Right, which is
Formula.
which is kind of where you start to go wrong, right? Right. If you say I want something like that, and if he's inspiring me to do better and to be successful and to
I
have
thought
a
I
nice
was
car,
breaking that commandment when I wanted to buy something that was the same as something anybody else had. That was in like the second grade or third grade, but
Mhm.
they didn't really tell you, like explain it to you on how it works.
So what is the seventh commandment?
The seventh commandment is thou shalt not steal.
Steal. I like
Yes,
stealing.
thou shalt not steal.
Ruckus.
I stole something when I was little.
Did you? What'd you steal?
A New York peppermint patty from ShopRite.
I
Shop
have
right?
that.
But I did it for a good cause. I stole it from my dad and I was
My
3.
teacher was hot.
Cut me a break here.
Did your parents make you go back to the store and pay for it?
Yeah, I walked up to the person. I was like, I stole this. Here you go. And I just walked back out. I skipped. Actually, I didn't want to.
I stole gum when I was little.
I stole like a little paper
My
heart from
sister stole
my
a
teacher.
pizza.
I wanted to give it to a friend. It was these little paper cutout hearts.
See, the thing I stole was like 99 cents. You stole a whole heart.
One time tried to steal something. I thought I like ShopRite the little gum, the candy for free, and so I opened one up to eat it. I got yelled at.
Oh,
I
my
think I did
little
that
sister.
too.
Do you know those?
I think I did like
Do you know those machines that like dispense nuts and all different types of chocolates? Well, my little sister Sarah, we were in like a pawn shop or something, and they had those in the back. Like you have a cent every ounce or something, and she put her mouth under it and pressed the button.
My friend, I steal water from the school. I don't gotta pay for it.
And she like there was a bunch of chocolates.
If you don't have to pay for it, it's not stealing, is
There
it?
was a machine in the back, so nobody noticed until we left, and so I was like, "Oh, that was good." Like that was tasty. Yeah, that was good in the back.
So, needless to say, if people stole, we wouldn't have much of a society, would we?
Well,
If everybody was
in
stealing from other
California,
people.
if you don't steal something up to $495, it's technically considered not stealing.
Isn't that pretty much like the craziest thing you've ever heard, frankly?
Yeah. I learned about it in my Google.
There's a lot of, I mean,
Global affairs class.
I could steal all this groceries from the store.
No wait, so I remember this one guy. He put all the prices in the store to like $996. Like it was on the internet sometime. So that if somebody stole it, they'd have to go to jail for like some odd years, like 5 years at least.
Yeah.
Because
I saw
but,
that
like,
someone
in the
stole
front
hair.
of the store, he
Can't
had
teach us in the
discount
winter
codes that
breakfast.
put them back to their normal prices.
mhm.
But it's a really good tactic if somebody stole it and it's worth $996 on the thing.
It is kind of Looney Tunes crazy how things are getting, where people are deciding to make it less of a crime to steal, and now people are stealing like crazy and just kind of going nuts. And it's like, how are we supposed to have like a functioning society when this is happening?
I remember that the priest had like a pen over there, and this was when we were in auto service. So every morning we came to church and said, "Oh, somebody stole the pen again." And just like after every morning, somebody like
There's also letters too.
I know, yeah, somebody came in and stole lighters and pens from the church.
How do you know?
Yeah,
How do
even
you know?
when it was tied, the pen or pencil was tied to the thing, they would come in, unravel it, or maybe even cut the rope off and steal the thing. And they even stole the light
Well,
off.
it is easy to take a pin out of string. You just untie the knot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Literally, I did
they
that in my
even stole the light off. They
like,
just every day there would be another light on another pen or pencil gone.
So this one's an interesting one too, because I kind of feel like this commandment sort of, in a lot of ways, it kind of encompasses a lot of the commandments because it has to do with basically just committing an offense against another person. And one of the things that when we talked about thou shalt not kill, and we had a very philosophical discussion where people asked about suicide, and some people were kind of like, but does suicide count as murder? Because you're not really doing it to anybody else.
It does.
We said it does, right?
You're self-murder. You're
But it
murdering
is an interesting part because you are suicide. I mean, again, you are absolutely positively taking a life.
And yeah, also.
But you're not doing it to another person, right? You haven't committed an offense against a separate person.
When did the meeting last week end? Because I remember like you guys started talking about movies and stuff, and somebody asked to go, and that's when I thought it was like it ended. Like, when did it really end?
Last week?
Yeah.
Well, put it this way, everybody was kind of just not talking, so I said, okay, I guess we're done. So
Yeah, that's what I left.
yeah, that's fine.
See, what me and the class will never stop talking.
See, I have the opposite problem when you're here because you never stop talking, as opposed to the other class where they never start talking.
Yeah, I was like, what? Why isn't nothing happening?
Yeah.
My mom kept telling me,
My sister
like,
female.
go back in the video and check, see if he told you to do something. Yeah, she was like, did he, like, glitch out when he was saying something or something?
The other class is, incidentally, by the way, I don't know if you know, but the class officially ends at 6:30 now instead of 6:45. Yeah, last week, basically, I talk and they just look at me and I'm just like, anybody have
See,
anything
and
they
then
want
when
to
you're with us,
say
you get
or
off
anything?
track because
Like,
we're a bunch
the
of
person
seventh
in front
graders and don't know what to
Like,
do with us.
someone fell asleep, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I
we were
would
watching,
know.
we were watching it, the person in that seat right there.
told me
She's
Oh, you're
our
supposed to,
friend, and like the friend that we made at like the pizza party when the classes were combined.
Uh-huh.
And she was just sitting there, and everyone's around to see this with her mouth open. She just go like,
I fell asleep in Spanish this morning.
I almost fell asleep in LA.
Can't expect me not to fall asleep if they're gonna start singing the days of the week.
Oh my god!
What are you talking about? That's the best song.
No, I'm literally sitting at my desk like this. I sit right in the back and I'm like,
June, July, and August. I don't really know the months of the
It's supposed to be
year.
in
I don't even know if it's in Spanish.
I only know November and December.
November and December.
Yeah, that's what it is.
September, October, November.
I think that I don't think that's Spanish. That's Pig Latin. I think.
No, it's November. It's December.
I know.
No, whatever he said is November.
Junius. There was Junius, there was Julius, there was somebody.
I speak Italian. I don't speak Spanish.
There was Julius, Junius, there's somebody that just died us in the Venice.
My grandfather makes up his own
Oh, no,
Italian.
it's
That's what I do in
Julius.
Spanish. I make up my own.
There's December.
But is it really
December.
Italian is really Spanish with an Italian accent. Anyway.
No, it's not. They say buenos noches. We say
You say buenas noches.
no, we
They
don't.
say Buenos
No, they
Aires,
say
we
buona Natale.
I don't even want to Spanish.
Buona Natale. That means good night. No, wait, that means Merry Christmas. Dang it.
I don't even want French.
Maybe you don't know Italian.
I do. Buongiorno means good morning.
Okay, do you know the first commandment?
Oh, damn.
I am your
Thou
Lord.
shalt not covet.
What's the first commandment?
She knows it.
I am the Lord your God, and you should not have other gods before me.
Attaboy.
Are you Alexis?
What's the
Yeah,
what's the
I'm
second
Steven.
commandment?
But it turns out Steve
I know the
is
first
like
one.
this.
Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain.
Absolutely. What's the third commandment?
Thou shalt keep holy the Sabbath day.
I know the fourth one.
What's the fourth one?
Thou shalt honor thy mother and father.
Absolutely. What's the fifth one?
Thou shalt not kill.
Absolutely.
No, I don't know the next one.
Thou shalt not have adultery.
I know the.
Wait, that's the
seventh one.
sixth one.
Yeah,
She knew where I was headed after 5.
I know the
And thou
seventh
shalt
one.
not
What's the
steal.
seventh one?
Thou shalt not steal. She took it from me. Damn you.
You're good. Absolutely.
That's why I'm the star of the
What's
week
the eighth
in this
one?
class.
We didn't get there yet.
I looked it up on Google and it didn't show up.
Because there's no
Show up?
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I was struggling.
Like,
I mean, there's no Wi-Fi because it's the church and I was supposed to do the phone here. Oh yeah, I got something else to say.
Oh no.
Premise is situational awareness.
I have a riddle for you.
You looked it up?
No, it's just we don't have phone. No, it's on the meeting. You're like, yeah, we should do some words that we put in here that are like a bad thing. What's the word for today?
What's the word for
Last
today?
week it was premise. What's this one?
Let me
Some
think.
random woolly word something.
I gotta think. I'm trying to remember now why I was talking about premise, because premise was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Last meeting was about a sex class almost, and situational awareness is needed in that situation.
I just get up.
I've never so since this one is thou shalt not steal, maybe this one should be covet.
Ew!
That's a good one. Honestly, interestingly, you okay?
Yeah.
I try not to talk too much about coveting in this class because we have 2 whole commandments that are all about coveting. So I figured I should really just focus on stealing for this one.
Well, for each
But-
commandment, we should have a word that we rely on, so that we
That's
remember
true.
that all. So we
Tell me,
have
honor.
tell me about premise. What is premise again?
situational awareness.
And how would you use that in a sentence?
I use that about, like, I looked around the premise to see if something was going on. Or I was walking on the street and I checked the premise and everything was fine, or something like that.
No, I think you're thinking of premises.
Premises, yeah.
There's a burglar on the premises.
Yeah.
On the property. Yeah. Premise was a little bit different. Premise is like if I was telling someone about a story, like not telling them the story yet, but if I'm about to tell them the story, they might say to me, well, what's the premise? And the premise is basically kind of like the background, meaning like, here's what you need to know to understand the story. The premise of the story, well, it takes place in like this happens to take place in 1960 and
I like the 60s.
you know,
No, I like the 70s.
sometimes if you're making an argument, right? Like there was like the example I used last week was sometimes like people who are like a shady journalist might say like to a senator, so Senator, when did you stop beating your wife? And he'd be like, what?
Oh.
The idea is that before anybody's even said anything, people who would hear that would be like, he beats his wife. So it's almost like,
We hate him.
right,
Yeah, I
exactly,
know.
right, because the journalist has
Ouch.
made an accusation, even though it could be totally bogus, right?
They have to get me done.
Oh, like when those people say that they were sexually assaulted when they weren't, to get like somebody like in jail.
That could be. That's an example, right?
But sometimes you can't always you can't decide between that because they could, and then you don't believe them,
Yeah.
or they didn't, and then you do
Yeah.
believe them.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I'm like, right. For the sake of the point that I was making last week, we're not necessarily talking about a false accusation, which that's what you're talking about, which of course is bad. But basically, it's kind of like having a starting point. There's a lot of times where people will sort of like just hear things, said, like people have, when we're talking last week about, when we talk about things that are right and wrong, like sometimes people will already be hearing things from other people about, well, this is not bad. There's nothing wrong with doing that. And that's kind of like their premise, meaning they've already had sort of like preconceived ideas about things that are right or wrong. And sometimes we all of a sudden will start talking about it and realize, oh, this is pretty wrong. Oh, but I heard from other people that it's not wrong. But that's sort of what I'm talking about premise. Your preconceived notions about things, if that makes sense. What was your riddle?
Oh, so you scratch its head and it's black, but it was once red. What is it?
Wait, say that again?
You scratch its head. It was once black, but it is. Hold on. I stutter too much. Okay. You scratch its head. It's black, but it was once red. What is it?
It's all lead. Oh, its head. Oh, you said its head.
You scratch its head.
A ladybug. That's black and red.
Rudolph.
But it was once red.
Now it's
A
black.
bleeding
One
possum.
of those sequins.
Oh! You scratch its head and it's once black and red.
I give
Oh
up.
wait, it was once red, but now it's black?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Give up?
A scab!
Nope. You give up?
Yeah.
Yes.
After a long time, it's
No,
scab
wait,
fades to black.
Just give up. You're never gonna get it.
I know
It's
that.
a match.
Abby guessed it before you said it.
She did? Good job.
Good job, Abby.
How do you make
Clever.
7 even?
How do you make 7
You
even?
take away the S.
I know that one.
I thought it was Evan.
How do you make
Pretty
7
clever.
Steven? You put in a T.
Okay, here's one.
Oh no.
These 3 guys
Oh no.
check into a hotel,
Oh no.
and when they're checking in, the guy at the front desk says, "Okay, that'll be $30." So the 3 of them look at each other and they go, "Okay, that works out." So they each put up $10, and they give it to the guy, and they go upstairs. And then a few minutes later, there's a knock on the door. It's the guy from the front desk. He goes, "I forgot to tell you that on Thursdays we have a discount, so it was only $25 today. So here's $5 back." So one guy takes it and goes, "Okay, thank you." So he tips the guy $2, and then he gives this guy $1 and this guy $1, and he puts $1 in his pocket. Okay, sounds good. And then the guy leaves and goes, "Wait a second." He says, Something's wrong here." He goes,
He's the one that got one of the dollars.
he says, "We all just got $1 back. You gave him $2. So that means we all pitched in $9, right?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, that's $27. He goes, "We tipped him $2. Where'd the other $1 go?"
In
You
your
gave it to
pocket.
the. You gave it to the guy. They said you each gave one guy $1.
Look at
Everybody
Abby. See if
there got
Abby
it,
had it.
even
Mhm.
the walk.
Look if Abby got it.
Well, what is?
Even the
Oh.
walker got it. Everyone got the tip. Even the walker got the $1.
He says, we each put in $10, but we all got $1 back. So we all pitched in $9. That's $27. We tipped the guy $2. We're missing $1 somewhere.
Did the guy who got the tip take the money?
Did the guy that split the money?
But I'm confused. Wouldn't they just have gotten a
The guy
$5
that
bill
was
back?
tipped got given $1 as well as everyone else.
It's kind of an easy riddle.
Okay.
It's really more of a word game than a riddle.
What is it? I'm confused.
Yeah, it is a one game.
See, I
What
like
was your
giving the
favorite? I
riddles.
wasn't
I like
listening the whole time.
You weren't listening the whole time?
Yeah, we can tell you have earbuds. You have earbuds.
Oh, wait,
It's actually
that
called
was giving
Tozo's,
out.
T-O-Z-O, get it right?
Well, if your TO
Okay, so I have kind of a
Your
riddle.
No, I
Tozo.
want to know where'd the other $1 go?
The other guy has it.
What's
I need
the
to know
answer?
the riddle.
The walker has
There is
it.
no answer. I mean, it's just, like I said, it's more of just a word game than a real
What's the
riddle.
riddle again?
I mean,
You missed out.
Oh wait,
Okay.
wait! I'm gonna ask you mine. I
What
want to
was
ask
the
you mine.
discount?
It was
Match.
So what do you listen to?
Stephen, would you do me a solid favor, please?
Yeah.
Would you please hand this to everybody?
I have a riddle.
I'm the one in the back.
So there's a red house, a red house, a blue house, and a green house. What color is the greenhouse?
Green.
No.
No, it's supposed to be. There's a red house, blue house, green house. Why'd you give her 2? I know the joke. The joke's supposed to be there's or whatever. There's a riddle.
It's not enough for everyone.
There's a red house.
Isn't that for you?
Not enough for you.
I have one already. Thank you.
That's the type of that's the riddle that he's doing. The guy that gave everyone the $5 is the guy that didn't. The guy that got the $5. That guy that got the $1. But then not everybody else got that $1. Can I use please?
What was your house riddle answer?
So
What's
there's
a house that has 4
a
walls?
red house, a blue house, and a green house. What is the greenhouse? The greenhouse is like 2/3 because it's black.
Hannah, you just gave the answer.
That makes no sense.
What color is the white?
Greenhouse is a see-through house.
No, I have one. I have one.
Oh.
The red guy lives in the red house. The blue guy lives in the blue house. The green guy lives in the green house. Who lives in the white house?
The president. The greenhouse.
Oh.
The white man.
Oh, it's cool.
Because you know everybody's gonna say president, so then you flip the answer.
Okay, we ready? Question 43. Is everybody keeping all the other questions that we got from the other classes?
Yes.
Probably.
Probably. Okay, very good.
The ones that you
In the
showed.
wonderful folders? Okay. Question 43. What is the Mass?
A sail. The mass. Oh, okay. The mass is the unbloody sacrifice of the body and blood of Christ. It is the same sacrifice as that of the cross.
As that of the cross. Right. Meaning, back in kind of the days before people were very civilized,
Before Google.
they would offer sacrifices to God, and sometimes they would slaughter animals.
Just like this. This is what they did to the animals. They did that like that. Look here.
Can I use the bathroom, please?
Yes.
They would sacrifice animals for the sun.
Right. I think that's why they clarify this as an unbloody sacrifice, because we don't do things like that anymore. But we do want to pay tribute to the fact that Jesus died on the cross for us. So that's why we have a mass to honor Jesus' sacrifice.
Okay, do you guys know what Death Note is?
What?
You guys know what Death Note is?
I'm going home
Basically,
if you
you
show
list
me a
the
pin.
animals. And then if you look here, right in the lines of the pages, you're gullible. Avert your eyes.
Can
This is
you
called
say
sit
that,
down
please?
before
I just
make
called
you
everybody on the meeting gullible.
Okay. Number 44. What is the Holy Eucharist? Stephen, you want to read that one, please?
Is Jesus. Oh, wait. The Holy Eucharist is the sacrament of the body and blood, soul and divinity of the Lord Jesus Christ under the appearance of blood and wine. I was correct with my first answer. Oh. Eee. Did you hear me? The Holy Eucharist is the sacrament of the body, blood, soul, and divinity of our Lord Jesus Christ under the appearance of bread and wine.
Number 45. How do the priests exercise this power of changing bread and wine into the body and blood of Christ?
Say bless it.
You can read it the way it's written. But good answer.
The priests exercise this power of changing bread and wine into the body and blood of Christ through the words of the
Consecration.
consecration and the Mass, which are the words of Christ. This is my body and this is my blood.
This is what Jesus said to us. This is my body and this is my blood, and this is what the priests say when they. 46. After the consecration. This is an interesting one. After the consecration, is the Eucharist still bread and wine?
No, it is truly the body and blood, soul and I don't know if that word is
Divinity.
divinity of Christ, whom we worship and adore.
We're cannibals now.
Is that?
We're cannibals now. We're eating body and blood. Yeah, let's go.
Technically,
Cannibals for life.
technically, unless you're vegan, you are an animal because you eat other animals and you're an animal. So basically, you're eating your same species.
So the moral of the story is that. God bless you.
Thank
And food is good.
So as Catholics, when we are at Mass and the priest consecrates the Eucharist, it becomes the body and blood of Christ. Make sense?
Yay!
Totally. Did somebody post on this thing?
Hmm?
I think I just called somebody's post on that. Like
Probably.
that.
Probably my email. I probably forgot to turn the.
Oh, that's that nonsense.
See? Not even creepy.
Abby just asked me if I heard about the up dog,
What's the up dog?
As an
What's-
underdog.
and I said, "What's up, dog?"
Oh!
Who would you rather
How
kill,
dare
your
you.
mom or a
Oh,
matter
wait,
baby?
is that what that
What?
noise was?
What would you rather kill, your mom or a matter baby?
What's the matter?
What's the matter, baby?
What's the matter with you?
What? That was so stupid. It's funny.
There's probably a nicer way to tell that joke.
Well, there's not. No, it's nothing. It's just really supposed to be nothing. What's the matter with you, baby?
I got it, but you could have
It's
said.
Alexis. I don't
You
gotta
could have
say.
said, "What would you rather have, a candy bar or whatever?" Instead of saying, "Would you rather kill your mother?"
Oh, what do you like?
It would
better?
still work if you just
What do
said.
you like about what do you like better? What do you like better?
Dude,
A milkshake or fruit punch?
A milkshake.
A milkshake.
Fruit punch. I like fruit punch. I
Yeah,
really
okay.
like
Okay,
fruit beans.
here's a bowl of fruit. Here's a punch. Fruit punch.
Oh, see?
Oh my god! So my sister
That
keeps
is
watching
so-
this thing with her friend Tila, and so they go, what is this? Trash. And what is this? Augie's trash.
Oh, I've seen-
Wait.
You know what Augie is?
No, I've seen that joke.
Wait. Say that again. Come here. Who?
Leave me, actually.
Who? What? Where? Why? What?
What, where, why, how? Why does my phone go like that?
Are we doing any more like
Word? My thumb
No,
is
it's because Sophia's still too
Look,
shy.
I have a thumb.
like?
Oh, my thumb goes like out
What's
to
that?
the side.
Do you have to write anything?
So wait,
down?
that's just
No.
me. Fuck
I have a
around.
really
Yeah.
bad hitchhiker.
I have to say, yeah.
My thumb, whenever I do a thumbs up, it goes to that side.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
These are from my other thumb.
I talk about this. I talk about this. I have a hitchhiker thumb.
No,
Like it had snaps.
I'm double jointed in my arm.
I can do it.
I can move. You can move. Do you know how to move your wrist without moving your wrist?
How?
What? You're doing it wrong. You flipped your wrist. You go like this.
It's like dun, 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 dun.
Lex got it.
So we're past the halfway mark. You guys, we've been doing confirmation classes since September.
Oh,
Confirmation is in the end of April, so we passed the halfway mark.
Yeah, the April's my aunt's birthday.
Are you guys going to be very sad when confirmation class is over?
maybe. Yeah, I'll be very sad.
About what?
Is that clock right or wrong?
We see.
It's
Depends.
left.
What does it say?
It's
Look at it.
It's
Is that clock
7:16.
right or wrong?
That's right.
It's right.
It's left.
Write the time down.
What?
And I can't see.
Your guys' jokes are so corny.
That was.
How about you say a joke, Alexis?
Yeah, see, you can't just expect somebody to be funny and then
Say
it.
You can't just.
But
expect
if you're
everyone
telling
to
us
be
our
funny.
jokes are corny, why don't you tell us a joke?
Because I'm just naturally
Don't
funny.
make it corny.
Naturally.
It's only because you're just the best at making jokes corny.
I like corny jokes.
I like dad jokes.
That
That's what
joke?
corny jokes are.
Then do you want to hear my dad's most famous
What's a
joke?
boomerang that doesn't come back?
What?
A stick.
Wait,
No.
what's a what?
What's a boomerang that doesn't come back? It's a stick.
Oh god.
Why'd the cookie crumble?
Why?
Because I ate
It's not a joke. I just wanted to see what you would say.
Because I ate the cookies. I'm Cookie Monster.
I want cookie.
I could sound like the lady from Monsters Inc. The one at the reception desk. Mike Wazowski. Always shut up.
Get back here.
I can also talk with my mouth.
He
closed.
thinks he sounds like Marge. No, I'm trying to do a reenactment of your voice.
My mouth closed.
I
I'm talking with my mouth closed.
I see your mouth are moving.
am talking with my mouth closed.
No, I sound better when I say this.
I don't know how to do that.
Wait, say that again? Did you just say
I talk. See, I have a puppet too.
That's so cool. I can't do
I
that.
could also say,
Ventriloquism?
blah, blah, blah.
No, say something else like that.
What? You sound like you're that one teacher on the loudspeaker. Wait, what did you say?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh, say something else in it. Say Alexis is so beautiful. Yay.
What was that?
Alexis is so beautiful.
Oh, I hope Merry Christmas is so beautiful.
Okay, here's one.
Oh,
You have an infinite supply of water and 2 buckets. One bucket holds exactly 5 gallons of water.
Mhm.
The other holds exactly 3 gallons of water. How do you get exactly 4 gallons?
You go back.
You
to,
have
like,
unlimited
regular
water source. Just do that.
But how would you measure out exactly 4 gallons?
I don't know.
Is better to get more than
A ruler, maybe?
If you have,
Wait, how do you know how much you have in it in the first place? That's how you figure out.
Can you just, but you have like an infinite amount of water.
right? Let's say you have a recipe that says you need exactly 4 gallons of water, but you only have 2 different buckets. One holds exactly 5 gallons, one holds exactly 3 gallons.
Pour 1 gallon into the 3 gallon.
Hmm?
Pour 1 gallon of the 5 into the 3, so then you have.
You don't.
if it's a measuring gallon,
Yeah, that's what I was
Cup.
thinking.
you pour
fill
out
up.
only 4 things.
Yeah, you only put.
And then you make sure you only have 1 gallon left.
But there's no measuring lines on it. You only know that one holds.
Then see where it is and
I
then
know what
divide
it
it.
is. So you pour all the water into the 5 gallon one. Then you take out as much as you can with the 3 gallon bucket, and then you pour it back in with the 3 gallon bucket.
That makes no sense.
No. Listen to me. You take out with the 3 gallon bucket, and you take the water and you spill it wherever you want to put it, and then you refill the 3 gallon one up halfway, and then put it in.
There's definitely, I know there's, yeah, try, like, let
Wait,
me
what's
think.
the answer?
I don't know. Abby asked it.
Abby, what's the answer?
Something, I know something like if you dump the 3 out and then you pour the 5 into the 3, it should leave you 2. So there's
Wait.
there's something. There's another one where it's like a farmer's carrying his animals. He's got like a fox, a chicken, and something or other.
What does the fox say?
I forget. It's a terrible joke.
Did she tell you the answer?
Not yet.
Tell us the answer.
We need to know.
Yeah, tell us the answer.
I'm going to break your computer body if you don't tell us.
Give the cotton and yellow picture.
Anybody have any like really interesting questions that they wanted to talk about?
Yeah.
I have stories.
What you got, Steven? Tell me
What
something.
the fuck? Say?
Go home.
Yeah.
Why does my thumb go like that?
Genetic.
Are you double jointed?
Look, she's just on Snapchat.
Put it like that, and it like
I did get a
pops
Snapchat.
out.
Wait, is that Snapchat or is that something else?
Look, so you can feel it. Doesn't it like pop out?
Oh my god, Alexis. I can go like this with my arm.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Wait, everyone can do that.
Yeah, but normally if you go like that, your hand moves.
Two idiots up here.
No, my elbow and everything's facing that way. My arm's sideways.
You know, I only
Yeah, look.
Pow.
Ow.
I learned the Cotton Eye Joe a couple months ago because I had to do it for cheer.
Is that
I learned the
because
Cotton
you're
Eye
not
joke because I
running
taught
good?
myself. It goes like this.
Oh, the dance.
I had to do that at a birthday party.
Wait, there's a dance to it?
Yeah. This. I can do it faster too.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's been living under a rock. John.
Wait, is she giving the answer yet?
Is the answer there?
She knows, she has it. She has it.
She doesn't remember it.
Nice joke or riddle.
Doesn't remember it?
For next week, we'll have to figure it out.
My grandma used to give me riddles on my phone and I had to answer them.
Sleep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sure. Fun.
What?
Go to sleep at the back of the room.
Yeah, go.
Can you sleep in the back of the room? Is that what you said?
Don't be surprised if I draw a mustache on you.
I have pencils.
I have two brothers that know how to make sure.
They have to what?
Oh, I know how to get it. I think I just figured it out. So you fill both buckets up halfway, and then you pour the 3-gallon one into the 5
But
gallon.
that would make
This
the
is-
5-gallon one 6 gallons.
No, but
No, it wouldn't.
thing,
1/5
it's
plus
5 gallons.
I like that. I like thinking that could be.
6 gallons,
yeah,
and
1/5
you don't
plus
know
2/5 is 4 gallons.
Oh, what has many keys but can't open any lock?
James got it
It's
right.
really easy.
The
All
password?
you gotta do.
The password?
After
Never
the
mind,
3-gallon
never mind.
bucket, take
Key
the
code.
5-gallon bucket, put it into the 3-gallon bucket.
Keyboard?
What's the
Take
password?
5-gallon or
No.
the 3-gallon bucket.
I have a riddle that you need to solve.
All you need to do is store the
This
2
girl-
gallons that you now know you have.
John,
Fill
shush.
the 5-gallon bucket and do that again.
John, shush.
I was
Hello?
explaining
That's
here.
He's on the phone.
So which one?
The gallon.
We haven't figured it out. You fill both buckets half, and then you put 3-gallon on the 5
But
gallon.
this
Who
is
is
what
that?
you have. You don't know how.
Compare them.
Maybe.
You can't compare.
Wait, can we have your riddle?
Mine?
Yeah, what's your riddle?
What did I start saying? Oh,
So you fill up the 5, you pour it into the 3, and that would leave 2 gallons in the 5.
I wanted to tell my riddle.
Oh.
Yeah, what's your other?
A woman gets asked her password, and she keeps saying, password. And the man's like, no, what's your password? She goes, password. And she's just copying him the whole time. So what's the lady's password?
Password. The lady's password is password.
No, the lady's password is lady's password.
What? Wait, what?
Can we have the Wi-Fi password? Lady's password?
No, if the Wi-Fi password is 1425 and 3 zeros was, and wait, no, it's 153021. What's the password?
5000. And what was it?
If the password is 1 2s, what? No. If the password is 8 3s, 2 5, 6 0, 3 1, what's the actual password?
856021. I'm not doing this.
It's 8 5s. It's like
What's the
It's-
7th commandment?
Oh, it's
that
wait,
was
8 shall not steal.
888811.
Let's stand up and say a prayer.
Wait, I'll get it.
That's a word one. It's 888811.
And it's John wants to go to sleep.
Are you going to remember the Hail Mary for next time?
I'll try.
I'll just say it in her ear at gym tomorrow.
Okay, very good. Ready? In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Our Father,
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses,
as
we
we forgive those who
trespass against us.
And lead us not into temptation,
But deliver us from evil. Hail
Hail
Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Okay, good job. I think it's almost time.
Oh, and I have kind of like a story riddle. It's not exactly a riddle. It's more riddle than people in the story.
What's your story riddle?
Okay, so there is like a scientist. That's not really that important.
there's a scientist that likes this girl on the plane next to him.
I have a riddle. I don't
So-
want to
so-
cut you off.
So then he says like, do you want to play a game? And then she's like, no. But then he says,
game.
if like, then he still explains it. So he's like,
Okay, this is just
if I
confusing.
can't answer a question, I give you like $3,000. And then if you can't answer one of my questions, like you give me $5. So she accepts this. And so, like, the last one she does, because I don't remember the rest, it's like, what goes up with 2 legs and comes down with 3? The man took a while trying to figure out the question. So then he finally, like, goes up to her, gives her $3,000 and asks what it is. And then she gives him $5.
Oh.
Okay,
She
you want
doesn't-
to hear the?
I mean,
Okay.
that's all a little.
So you fill up the 5, you pour it into the 3. So now there's 2 gallons in the 5. Pour it into the 3, fill up the 5. There's room.
Oh, you have to fill it up exactly as the 10.
Mhm.
My idea was.
Can I tell you my joke now?
Yeah.
No, it's a riddle. So there's 5 people on the plane and 4 parachutes, and the plane is crashing. So on the plane, there's the Pope, the priest, Donald Trump, the schoolgirl, and Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton's, the Pope says, I need one, something about a church, and the priest goes with him, so they take 2 parachutes. Then Hillary Clinton says, I need one. I have a press conference somewhere. Donald Trump says, girl, how about you take one? And she goes, there's 2 parachutes left. She's like, how? Who doesn't have a parachute?
The little girl.
Hillary Clinton, because she took the schoolgirl's backpack.
Oh.
All right, guys, it's time. Thank you so much.
Peace.
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah.